Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to myself Roslan. In this video, I and my team members will explain one of the most shocking corporate scandals in history. It is Enron Scandal 2001. This is my team members. First, we have Nurul Najiha binti Jamaluddin. Second, Nur Aina Nabila binti Azman Shah. Third, Fatin Nabila binti Muhammad Arif. Fourth, Alisa Nazira binti Syahir Ramadan. And the last one is me, Muhammad Husainai bin Mansur. The first thing I want to talk about is introduction. Enron was a big energy company in the United States. Many people trusted the company because it looked very successful and made a lot of profit. But in 2001, the truth came out. Enron had been hiding its debts and lying in its financial reports. The company collapsed suddenly, and this became one of the biggest financial scandals in history. This case is important because the auditors, Arthur and Anderson, did not stop the fraud. Instead, they failed to do their job properly. The main issue in the Aaron case was fraud in auditing.
I will explain about three issues of Enron case, which are the auditor was not independent, financial statements were manipulated, and lack of professional skepticism. For the first issue, the auditor was not independent. Arthur Anderson, the auditor, worked too closely with Enron. They earned much money from Enron, not only from auditing, but also from consulting work. Because of this, the auditors did not want to upset Enron. They became biased and did not act independently. This made it easier for Enron to continue the fraud without being stopped. The second issue is that the financial statements were manipulated. Enron hid many of its debt by using special companies called SPE. These companies were used to make Enron look more profitable and healthy than it really was. The financial statements were not truthful. The auditors did not properly investigate these special companies and they allowed Enron to continue showing fake profits. For the third issue, there was a lack of professional skepticism. The auditors trusted Enron's management too much. They did not question unusual information or ask for deeper explanation. When numbers looked suspicious, they ignored the warning signs. This showed that the auditors did not use professional skepticism, which is an important part of auditing.
Enron's collapse in 2001 had several major effects on the business and auditing work. First, it caused a huge loss of public trust in financial reporting. People started to question whether companies were being honest and whether auditors were truly independent and reliable. Second, the scandal led to the collapse of Arthur Andersen, one of the world's biggest audit firms at that time. Their involvement in destroying audit documents showed a serious failure in ethics, and it resulted in the end of the entire firm. And lastly, the Enron case pushed the government to introduce stricter regulations, especially through the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. This law focused on stronger internal controls, better corporate governance, and greater auditor independence. Overall, the Enron case changed how companies and auditors operate today.
Next, I will explain two key recommendations to strengthen financial reporting. First, we need to strengthen auditor independence. Auditors should avoid providing consulting services to the same clients they audit, because this can create conflicts of interest. We also recommend rotating audit partners regularly to prevent overly close relationships with management. Most importantly, auditors must maintain strong professional skepticism, meaning they should always question and verify information rather than accepting it at a face value. Second, we must improve transparency in financial reporting. Companies should clearly disclose any related party transactions so stakeholders understand who is benefiting from the deals. They should also avoid using complex financial structures that hide debt or mislead investors. Overall, financial statements must accurately reflect the company's true financial position. These steps help build trust and ensure more reliable financial reporting.
Now we move to the conclusion. The Enron scandal of 2001 exposed one of the most significant cases of large-scale corporate fraud in history, where top executives manipulated financial statements to hide massive debt and overstate profits. The company used complex accounting techniques, including off-balance sheet entities and questionable revenue recognition methods, to present an image of financial health that was far from reality. Meanwhile, the auditors at Arthur Andersen failed to remain independent and skeptical, allowing these practices to continue unchecked for years. The eventual collapse of Enron not only destroyed the company itself but also led to the downfall of Arthur Andersen, one of the largest and most respected audit firm in the world. Beyond the financial losses, the scandal severely damaged public trust in corporate reporting and highlighted the vulnerability of investors and stakeholders to fraudulent practices. This case underscored the critical need for stronger corporate governance, improved transparency, and culture of ethical auditing, emphasizing the robust oversight mechanisms are essential to prevent similar corporate fraud in the future. Moreover, it served as catalyst for regulatory reform, including the enactment of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which established stricter standards for financial reporting, auditor independence, and accountability, aiming to restore confidence in the integrity of financial market. Thank you for watching.